Only recently, I read about the suicide of a Dalit student at IIT Mumbai, IIT Bombay. It reminded me about the suicide of an Adivasi student in National Law University, Odisha last year. My heart goes out to the family members of these students. But I have also been wondering where our institutions are going wrong, that the students are forced to give up their precious lives in these instances. Incidents of suicide of students from marginalized communities are becoming common. These numbers are not just statistics. They are stories sometimes of centuries of struggle. I believe that if we wish to address this issue, the first step is to acknowledge and recognize the problem. Professor Sukhdev Thorat, one of our senior educationists in the country, has noted that if almost all those who have died by suicide, in particularly situations like Dalits and Adivasis, then it shows a pattern which we must question. In our journey of 75 years since independence, we have been focused on creating institutions of eminence. But more than that, we need institutions of empathy, a term I read in a news article. Some of you may be wondering why the Chief Justice of India is speaking on this issue. Well, because I think the issue of discrimination is directly linked with the lack of empathy in educational institutions. Furthermore, judges cannot shy away from social realities. Instances of judicial dialogues are common across the globe. When the Black Lives Matter movement emerged in the United States after the murder of George Floyd, all 9 judges on the Washington Supreme Court, the highest court in the state of Washington in the United States, released a joint statement addressed to the judiciary and the legal community on the degradation and devaluation of black lives in the United States. Harvard Law School professor Michael Klarman notes that history tends to forget the equally groundbreaking work that several civil rights lawyers did outside the courtroom in educating the black community about their rights under the Constitution. In similar ways, judges in India have a crucial role in making a dialogue with the society inside and outside the courtrooms to push for social change.